Let me know if any one of them are too loud or not. Now, they sound fine and they sound a little bit loud in my ear, but now that they're own audio source, then I can actually tune them on the fly instead of having to tune them all into the own program. Which I did, but I kind of also did it just on the fly. I didn't test them out because I was like, if they're about half volume, they'll probably be okay. Because remember, they were really loud the first time. Probably louder than the game right now. Okay. So it has its own audio source. I can test it later. I'm gonna drop it down a little bit. If it's way too low, then I'll pick it back up. We'll move on from there. But I can test all of that later. We need to get to the main event. This is a new picture, right? This is a new picture of the big dumb Nemo ship. I don't remember it feeling like it was like this big. Probably a variation of it. You're probably right. Are they dropping Zectarium? Oh god. Literally just the worst of every route now. Nautilus, that's what it's called. Yeah, fine, that's final route shit for sure. That's final route shit for sure. Hey! We were that close to the end of the chapter last time. I was like, this chapter is really long.
起きなさい。ほら、起きなさい。
Oh wait, they actually voice him?
いつも寝坊ばかりで。フィーニスを見習いなさい。
Yeah, I think that's Isaac.
そういうことは、レディーらしいたしなみを身につけてから言いなさい。起きて着替えてきなさい。食堂で待っているからね。
ねえお母さん、まだ食べちゃダメなの？
いつも言っているでしょ。食事はみんなで揃ってお祈りをしてから食べるの。
They have a mom?
もう、姉さんはいつ来るんだよ。
あなた、本当にあの子を起こしたの？ちゃんと怒ってくれたんでしょうね。
それはちゃんと怒ったと思う。
子供たちにはまるっきり甘いんだから。
ねえ、もう姉さん抜きで食べちゃおうよ。
You might be right.
やっと来た。もう遅いよ姉さん。
おはよう、カルディア。
You're probably right.
おはよう。
Try to remember looking at the credits
次からはきちん
later.
と朝食の時間には起きるんだぞ。
Cardi is like, oh, that's what it means to have a happy family. Sick. Wonderful. Oh, hey. Why'd you grab my clothes? What the hell?
ああ、気がついた？それ、僕が用意したんだ。父様が姉さんのために用意したものと全く同じものだよ。オリジナルの姉さんは寝起きが悪かったらしいよ。
Your original? Wait, she's based off of somebody? Oh.
装置？ああ、あれか。
That's some Venture Brothers shit.
緊急補給とでも言うのかな。さ、補給。このノーチラスはさ、重力緩和装置って機械で動いているんだ。
Oh god.
僕の本体を回収できたのもそれのおかげなんだけど、それ燃費がすごく悪いんだ。
Main body?
莫大な燃料を用意したと
right,
し
the
て
big
も、
globe thing.
その装置を動かせるのはほんの一瞬でね。おまけにその代償にこの船は墜落寸前だったんだよ。だから姉さんのホロロギウム、その莫大なエネルギーをこの船へと補給したってわけ。
That seems dangerous though. Not in the sense of like, hey, we're using this big dumb power to power a thing. More that if you needed the horologium to enact your, you know, final plan of making a philosopher's stone, isn't it scary to use its power elsewhere?
信じられない？でも本当なんだよ。無尽蔵のエネルギーを生み出す永久機関。すべてを超越した存在。
I guess you know if it's infinite
それ
energy.
がホロロギウム。姉さんという触媒を糧にホロロギウムはすでに完成目前。これはね、姉さん、最後のピースなんだよ。姉さん、今この瞬間から歴史は大きく変わるんだ。
Oh, jeez.
父様の偉大な力によって。そういうわけにもいかないんだ。
I mean, you can. Ever talk about how nice it is that Isaac put this in a really cute heart shape with like a sick tat around it instead of just slapping that shit on. Like, very nice of him. He still had the delicacy to understand how important this was. Can't be evil without a sense of aesthetic. Yeah, that's true.
This 全ての準備は整った。あとは時が過ぎるのを待ち、姉さん、 あなたからホロロギウムを摘出すれば僕の役目は終わりだ。
And then you
よう
die.
やく僕たち家族は一つになれるんだよ。
Graphic designer is always working for the
姉
highest
さん
bidder.
もいつかは望むようになるさ。
Graphics are not necessarily evil.
だって
Do what you
僕
will
た
with
ちは
them.
怪物なんだから。
Oh, that's a new face.
見てよ姉さん、今の変質の一瞬、そのエネルギーが
Gross.
父様を揺り動かした。
Gross. Don't ever say that.
やはり父様、すごいお方だ。すべて父様の想像通りだった。父様、僕の体に、父様、父様、父様。
Oh, hey. Oh my god, did he go Ultra Instinct? What the fuck? Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Alright, you took the body of your son. You're definitely super evil. I guess that's not true. Not necessarily.
美しい光だ。ありがとう。
Not
カルデ
necessarily.
ィア。
We're thinking about what's that called? Ranking of
私の
Kings.
悲願がついに叶う時が来た。
カルディア、愛しい私の娘。神のゆりかごから広大な地の世界へと、お前が人々を導くのだ。カルディア、すべてはお前から始まる。愛しい私の娘。
ああ、そうだよ。私の名はアイザック・ベックフォー
What
ド。
the fuck?
お前を作り、フィーニスを作り、コードリアライスを実行する者。
Okay, so what?
そしてこの世界の導き手となる者。
God, this guy existed? This guy existed? And Idea wanted to kill me?
どうしてとは。
So just get rid of Finis. He's evil. If you need both pieces, why not get rid of Finis? I'm not evil. I'm just like a little poisonous. That's all. That happens.
ああ、そうだとも。
カ
そういうことか。
Do you?
残念だがカルディア、お前は勘違いしている。私は確かにカルディアを愛している。けれど正確にはお前のことで。
Oh, she's a homunculus based off of her real
お
daughter.
前という怪物に再現された私の娘の
Cool,
姿を
my dad called me a
私
monster.
は愛している。
Alright, get him out of here. We're over it.
お前は私の娘の生命地図。いわば遺伝子とでも言うべきものを参考に作られている。あの焼けた家の中で唯一残った娘の生きた細胞から取り出したものだ。お前の容姿、お前の声、お前の行動の端々に彼女の面影を見ることができる。それが彼女の影に過ぎないとしても、お前の体は紛れもなくお前が目の前にいることが
Wait, are you happy for me or
た
not?
まらなく嬉しい。あ
I feel like there's some
あ、時間
inconsistencies.
切れだ。お前のホロロギウムはまだ不完全。また会おう。わずかな時間だったが。
He's happy for OG Cardia, who is dead. I am not OG Cardia. He's happy for the image, but I am the bearer of such image. You can't hate me and like the image. What the fuck? Pick a lane. You could just like all of me. That shit's easy.
父様。あ
I don't know. I think my dad kind of sucks.
これをなせば父様はきっと僕たちを愛してくれる。その事実だけで僕からすればむしろ。
No, my dad kind of sucks.
なんで姉さんはそん
I'm
な。
not really big fan of his love. Because it's gonna kill me.
ああ、そっか。姉さんは愛されることが当たり前だと思ってる。
Oh, he's mad.
怪物のくせに。
You are a
自
monster.
分は誰かに愛されると、愛してもらえると思ってる。そんなことあるはずないのに。
Wait, no, you just told me my dad loved me.
父様に愛されていた姉さんには永遠にわからないだろうね。
Wait, am I loved or not?
愛されるどころか父様に意味嫌われ憎しみまで向けられた僕の気持ち。
Yeah, look at you. You're mad as hell.
黙れよ。偽りの愛。いいじゃないか。それでも愛されたんだろう。僕なんて笑顔を向けられたことすらないのに。
Wait. Dad sucks for you too?
どうして姉さん、
We could kill our father together.
どうして僕は愛されないのに。
Just say the word. We can get rid of him. We just go our separate ways. All right, I'm glad I'm not I guess he has to die in this route, and he has to exist in the fan disc. So So what does the Fandus do? Does it pick up from like somewhere around this point and they actually get rid of Isaac? Or I guess later on, right? This is only chapter 12. If I didn't exist, then you wouldn't be doing this shit. Also, why isn't hand not burning? Oh, right. The Horologium's activated, so she probably has less poison potency. It picks up from the same route as the split of the others. Oh, at the end of chapter 8, when they're in the room. Heya no ume. Hello, everybody.
現状を確認するわ。今回の大聖堂制圧に関しては
There's a Herlock route too that starts in this. Does it start? Oh, it starts. Wait, does it start at the same point?
ロンドンに残る反乱軍はほぼ制圧し、残る残党も障害にはなり得ない。にもかかわらず、私たちはまだ宮殿に戻ること。あのデカブツが空から睨みを利かせているせいね。
外壁砲塔軍で撃ち落とすことは不可能なのでありますか。
It'd be funny if it was in the same route split. He just kind of like sneaks in. He's like, "Hey, what's up? I heard there was some Isaac shit in here."
高度がありすぎる。それに有効かも疑わしいわね。
しかし、あんなに大きな船がどうやって浮いてるんだ？
それについては専門家が話をする。インピーバービケン。
Yeah.
ノーチラスは重力緩和装置って特殊なもんで動いてる。
ノーチラスについては僕も話しておくことがあります。宣告、ノーチラスが使用した毒ガス。
God, the Nautilus is just going to be a creation of all of everybody's problems before
あれは
them.
吸血鬼戦争で使われたジクテリウムだと思われます。戦時中大量に生産され姿を消したジクテリウム。
It really is.
それを
Just shows up.
フィーニスが隠し持っていたのかと。
Hey, look at this big dumb thing. It has all of our problems put together in it. It splits right after Cardia leaves. Oh, that makes more sense actually, right?
ノーチラスを野放しにしていては、いずれ多く
She
の
just
犠牲者が出ること
wanders
は
off
間
into
違いありません。
London, bumps into Herlock.
説明ありがとう。心に留めておくわ。もう一度アイザックとフィーニスの計画についてか。
コードリアライズ。フィーニスはアイザックの立てた計画をそう呼んでいた。そいつはこの世界の全てを絶対的な存在が社会の憎悪を操作して永遠の戦争へと人を導くんだと。この永久に続けられる戦争が人類の文明を急激に進歩させ、やがて人類の文明を神の禁忌に触れるほどのレベルまで発展させる。それが連中の狙いだ。
何度聞いても抽象的で長期的。曖昧な計画
Queen
に
Victoria is like, hey, no one's allowed to be God but me.
まったく天才の考えることは分からないわね。けどそんなわけのわからない計画でこのイギリスを失うわけにはいかない。
Hmm. Oh. Oh, we're gonna go in? Probably very low. But we're about to sacrifice this entire world to a demigod. For one cute girl. So, you know. Maybe worth, actually.
それでどうするつもりだ?
Oh no. Oh god. Suabe, don't. I feel like Suabe dad voice, like disapproving dad voice, would probably kill me.
悪いがつけさせてもらった。お前の様子がおかしいのでな。用心深いお前があれほどあからさまな尾行に気がつかない。
If Suabe told me he's disappointed in me, then like I'm just like, all right, I have disappointed the one person who, the most important person.
随分と
That's
物思
over
いに
for
ふけっ
me.
ていたようだな。一人で行く気か？
カルディアが、あいつが危ないんだ。軍の準備を待ってる暇はねえ。フィーニスの目的はあいつのホロロギウムだ。それを奪われたらあいつは何がおかしい？
You love her.
何が？焦るばかりに自ら破滅の道を選ぶ。お前らしくない行為だ。おかしくも思う。
I mean, he essentially said that, but it was way, you know, more Suabe-y.
冷静さを失ったお前など何の価値もない。もう一度考え直してみろ。
だからって諦められるわけねえだろ。
なぜそこまで焦る？木を見る忍耐が泥棒には必要なのではなかったか。
Not one's in love.
愛する女が辛い目に遭ってる。殺される可能性だってあるんだぞ。焦らねえ方がおかしいだろ。あいつはやっと心から笑えるようになった。あいつの幸せはこれからだ。あのエミを守るためなら俺は何でもやる。イギリス軍は一連の戦いで疲弊してる。ビクトリアは5日と言ったが、あの化け物と戦うだけの戦力を整えるには実際どれだけ時間がかかるかわからねえ。待ってる時間はあいつを失うくらいなら俺は死んだ方がマシだ。
止める？誰が止めると言った？あの化け物相手に戦いを挑むなら戦力が必要だと言っている。
We took it out in one route. We could do it again.
お前
通常でふんぞり返る奴らが気に食わないだけだ。私も連れて行け。あんな船即座に沈め
My
てくれる。
best friends are gonna help me get the girl that I love. Let's go. Where's MP? There he
当然
is.
俺も行くよ。俺がずっと探してたもの、じいさんとの約束絶対取り返す。
Where's Victor?
ジクテリウムもそのままにはしておけないからね。
お前らどうして？
Where's Saint
思
Germain?
い
What
詰
the
めた
hell?
顔してたからさ。きっとここに来るだろうって。
Saint
ユウ
Germain
と話してたんだ。
already in France.
さて
頭数も増えたのはいいが、どうやってノーチラスに潜入する？
Barry, if you start making fun of the French, then I'm gonna start making fun of the French.
オーニソプターにこの人数は乗り切らないし。
I'm French, I'm allowed to.
やれやれ。私抜きで話を進めるとは。皆白状ではあり
You
ま
are
せんか。
most certainly allowed to. The French, I'm French, the French deserve
ル
it.
パン一味
I
全員
feel,
集合てか
I feel the same way. I feel the same way
皆さんに提案があります。
about my peoples as well.
彼女を救うためのおそらくは唯一の方法が。
Hey, time to help. Honestly, like, parts of Canada, parts of Canada are French. Yeah, you're like at least partly French.
力を貸すわよ。
Honestly speaking, like, is there anybody in this world that's gonna be able to handle Gwen plus Saint Germain? Like, those two are like, technically speaking, like two of the three strongest people in the world, right? Like, even outside of skill, like, entirely through being immortal.
あなたたちがイデア王室にのみ伝えられた伝承に名を連ねる遥か昔より歴史を陰で操る秘密組織。
ええ、あなたの言う通り。そして私たちが表に出てくるということはそれだけ大きな危機が人の世界に迫っている
You could have been more helpful earlier. You could have been more helpful earlier, but you weren't. You were being mean.
私たちイデアはアイザックとその被造物すべての破壊を望んでいるの。
前置きはいい。ノーチラスに対抗する策ってのは？
そうね。サム、あとは任せてもいいかしら。
カルディア。
I mean, Saint
彼女
Germain,
がフィーニスに渡ってしまった。
Saint Germain Gwen duo is actually pretty baller. I haven't met all the apostles
い
yet.
つかは待て
Ooh.
ません。
That's why I said 2 out of the 3. Because I think I remember in Saint Germain's route, they refer to Saint Germain being one of the top 3 strongest apostles, and then Gwen being the strongest, right?
とはいえ戦力を集めるにはそれが現実なのよ。
明日の夜までに集められるだけの戦力を集めてください。
明日ですって？無茶よ。それで集められる戦力では戦いにさえならない。
Assemble your assistants. We have a cute girl poison. We have a cute poison frog to save.
なりますよ。我々イデアが協力すれば、イデアの使徒があなた方を守るための巨大な魔法陣を作り上げます。それらが味方の飛行船をノーチラスの砲撃から守ってくれるでしょう。
Sick. Now we're putting hella magic into this. It's not just the spruced magic from Omnibus. It is super duper magic.
そうね。馬鹿げて聞こえるでしょう。けど、それらが実在するのは真実。長い人の歴史の中、見えていない場所にはまだ。
Alright, universe.
あなたの知らない。
If the universe has any sort of magic in it, and I don't know about it, I'm gonna be really mad. Teach me the magic.
それらの飛行船団を陽動とし、
There's only like a 15% chance I use it for evil.
別動隊としてルパンたちはノーチラスへ潜入。 船を沈めアイザックを復活させずに破壊。ルパン、できますか？
俺を誰だと思ってんだ？この泥棒紳士に不可能はねえぜ。
期待していますよ。
ビクトリア、この戦いはあなたの協力が必要不可欠なの。
世界を影で操る秘密組織が魔法で守ってくれるから死ぬ気で特訓しろ。そういうわけね。
You know what, Victoria? When you say anything in that tone, it's gonna sound crazy.
まるでおとぎ話ね。この科学の時代に魔法だなんてバカバカしい。いいわ、乗りましょう。私はこう見えておとぎ話。
Oh shit, she's in.
では共同戦線は成立。
Alright, well,
ええ、
the Queen of England has now
おとぎ話に
signed up with the
あの
Illuminati.
ノーチラスを潰す方法が思いつかない。
If she were to voice a Otome heroine, I'd be in. Victoria's
お
voice
いおい
actor?
肝心なことを忘れんなよ。
Oops. Who is she
俺
again?
の大切なプリンセスの救
Was
出。
she the one who hadn't done much?
こい
Or
つ
is
は
that
譲れない
somebody
ぜ。
else? It was her. It is her. Okay.
アイザックに関わるものをすべて壊すってんなら、
Yeah,
So,
not only Ida,
I
who just
も
does
対象に
like
なってんだろ。
did like just random games. Yeah, it is kind of tragic.
目ざといわね。そうね。もしこの剣を乗り切ることができたなら。
いいのですか？
私の予言ではこの時点ですでに人の滅びは確定している。
Sick.
もしこの予言が外れるのなら、この先
Why didn't you say that like a couple days ago?
よし、俺はノーチラスに潜入し破壊工作を行う。
何も異論はないわ。宮殿から私
Omnibus just went fighting her way to piss me off the literal entire time she's on the screen. Even when she's on our side, finally.
私、
オーケーオーケー。いよいよ決戦の時って感じだね。
ルパン、私もあなたたちに同行します。彼女を救うため最善を尽くしましょう。
行こう。最後の戦いだ。
Time to save the world.
待っててくれよ、カルディア。
I get the, you know, I get the point behind the ripped page on the side for the border. But honestly, I could just like do without it. Oh, your cat starts screaming at you. What's it asking for? Food? Attention? Oh, okay. Your cat screaming at you for attention, thinking it's never received an iota of attention its entire life. Every time a cat asks for something, it's like, I will ask you for this once and never again. I want this more than anything else in the world. If you give me this, I will be fine forever. Just this one time. But that's like literally everything that they want. My cats start complaining about not food there. They're just like, Oh, hey. Oh my god. Why do cats do that? I don't understand that one specifically. My cat will do the same thing where he's like, okay, I know you can pet me here nice and comfortably with your arm bent, but I'm going to step literally like 3 feet that way and then sit over there, so you have to extend and lean over in order to pet me. Like, brother, we could be working for both of us. Why are you being rude? Cool. Thankfully, like, I can force some separation between me and my cats. And it's for the best for both of us. But, jeez. I thought about getting a cat door, but at the same time, I'm like, do I want them to have this freedom? Absolutely not.
大丈夫だ。くそ、なんなんだよ。
ずいぶん荒れているな。
Oh my god.
なんだよ。お前は民間人に武器の扱いを教えるんだろ。俺のケツ追っかけてる場合かよ。
私たちはお前の判断に命を預ける。そのお前がこれではいささか不安でな。
心配すんな。この俺を誰だと思ってんだ？天下のアルセーヌ・ルパン。
内心の動揺を隠せていない。お前らしくもない。
Yeah, when it was stealing something wasn't that big a deal. But now, with the infection of womanly wiles, I am all out of whack.
わかってんだよ。いつもの調子が出てねえことくらい。どんなものだって盗んできた天下のアルセーヌ・ルパン様だ。どんな高価な宝石も余裕で盗み出した。国を傾けるような情報を盗んだことだってある。どんな時だって。俺は自分の技量と判断に絶対の自信を持ってた。それが今じゃこのざまだ。この大切な時にビビってやがる。
何を情けなく思うことがある。どんな高価な宝石より国を傾けるような情報より。
What if that girl can also ruin a nation, though? What if get yourself a girl that can do both? She could be your cute girlfriend. She could also destroy a city.
そういうことじゃないのか。
正直自分でも戸惑ってんだ。気持ちを持て余してる。ガキの頃は生きるのに必死で、弟子の頃は盗みの技術を学ぶのに必死だった。裏切られてからは自分の正義を貫くことに必死だった。ずっと必死だったんだよ。恋をしたことがねえとは言わねえ。けど多分俺もあいつと同じで本当の意味じゃ今まで人間じゃなかったんだろうな。
ほう。お前はこれまで人間ではなかったのか。そりゃまた随分とキーなことだ。
Where's this Lupin's gonna turn into a fucking robot?
分かって言ってんのか？
いいや。全くもって意味不明だが。 私なりに空気を読んだつもりだ。
Just lie to me, bro.
それ言った時点で台無しだ。
We are not doing well here. I am an emotional wreck.
なあ。
And I need to get straight so I can save my girl.
無事かな？
知らん。自分の胸にでも聞いてみろ。
Dude, Helsing has got to be the worst pep talker I have ever seen in an Atome game. This is awful.
無事に決まってんだろうが。ぶっ飛ばすぞこの野郎。
同感だ。なんだ？
お前と出会った時は、お前に慰められる時
You
が
call
来るなん
this
て
consoling?
思ってなかったぜ。
Lupin, when you hopefully get Cardia back, I hope she treats you better than this. He tries? I don't know if he did.
慰めているつもりなんだ。
Yeah, see?
仲間がいるというのも、それはそれで悪くない。そう思い始めたのも事実だ。
夜まで少し時間がある。今は本番まで休むとしようぜ。なあ、バン。
なんだ？
いや、
別に。
なんでもね。
Huh. It's time to go in. I'm about as helpful as Helsing. I'm sure you're better than that. It's not hard to be better than that. You can lie your way into being better than that. That was abysmal.
あなたたち一人一人の方にこの世界の希望が託されています。あなたたちの誰も知らないなどと。
Oh, the classic line.
すでに伝えた通り、純粋な戦力差では私たちの敗北は確実。
Yeah, but we got magic.
あなたたちは空に登る。その勇気を。
You guys might die, but you guys also are gonna experience the crazy magic shit. So I mean, kind of like a, it balances out, right? If you live, you get to go home and be like, yo, kids, I saw magic. That shit was crazy. Oh, hey. They admit to Victor's route. Interesting. Is that all the routes? Nemo's in the sky. Nemo's in the sky. Victor's dealing with the Zictarium. Saint Germain has Omnibus and Idea helping. Nemo's in the sky with diamonds. I mean, to a degree, yeah. I mean, Van Helsing's dealing with Finis? Yeah, by the... yeah, that's what I was about to say. Alistair's not really involved in this, no? I mean, not like heavily. And his route more became about Alistair and Delhi than it became about Finis. Oh, hey, look at the star. Go, go, go! Oh, they're planes, right. I guess Van Helsing has like a general sort of has to, kill Twilight sort of thing. Oh, that's new? Oh, interesting.
無事で。
相当な被害が。
イデアによる守護魔法が働いています。そう簡単に落ちはしませんよ。
あの戦艦相手ではどうなるかわからない。そんなところか。
みんな頑張ってんだ。何が何でもノーチラスを落として彼女を救おうぜ。
そろそろ行きましょう。
It's like a whole chapter is gonna be from Lupin's side.
タイム
Deli and Cece?
ショルメにドラちゃんじゃねえ
Half
か。
right.
ど
Hey,
うしたん
how's
だ
it
よ
going,
こんなと
Shlomzy?
ころまで。
見送りではない。むしろその逆と言えるかな。
Us top hat fellows have to stick together, and then Deli, Shlomes, and Lupin stick their hand in the center, and they go, "Top hats, go!" And then they go save Cardia.
私もノーチラスには所用があってね。できれば同行させてほしい。
へえ、そうかい。乗るならさっさと乗れって。今さら一人二人増えたところで変わんね。
おや、意外だね。てっきり嫌がると思っていたよ。
目見りゃわかる。譲れねえ理由、それに覚悟。それがあるやつを断るなんざできねえよ。
どうしても決着をつけなければならないものがあの船に乗っている。
Yeah, Lupin's just like, I'll take all the help I can get.
恩に着よう。これは一つ借りだな。
要は見送りに来た。
おい、バン、お前に客だぞ。
Oh, there we go.
うわ、待て待て。別に奴に用事があるわけでは。いや違わないの。
少し待ってやる。二人で話しな。
It's cute.
あの娘は優しい娘だ。こんなことで死んではならない。必ず取り戻してくれ。
Deli approved.
わかってる。
Oh, I know that feeling, Barry. I tried to make some karak this morning again. Did not go as well.
それから
Said like again.
お前たちも全員
Yeah, my nice cup of teas
Muji de
happen
modotte
usually at night though. I finally got one of those metal strainers, so I don't have to waste I don't have to do bags often, or I don't have to do big batches. I have a bunch of like black loose leaf.
おうルパン、やれるだけの改造はしといたぜ。ただやっぱエンジンのことだけど。
エンジンの方は頼んだぜ、相棒。
おうよ、任せとけ。
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I have like this metal strainer thing now. Because when I started trying to make karak, I was like, oh, I need something to strain it every single time. But the problem is that karak becomes so thick that it actually doesn't go through the strainer really well. So I just started actually just using a sieve. Because everything in it's big. Like, it's spices, and then it's like cardamom pods, and like, you know, loose leaf tea.
よう見張り番。てめえを置いて空に登るとこだったぜ。
そんなことをしてみろ。すぐさま撃ち落としてやる。
Oh, he sounds like he means it.
相変わらずだな。
お互い様だ。
我らの可愛い吸血鬼くんは何だって？
復讐の件だ。ただ一言。生きろと言われた。
There it is. There's the attachment to his route.
許されるってのは許されねえよりつれえこったな。
そうだな。
お前の過去に何があったかは知らねえけど、そいつはてめえで決着つけろよ。
It's still one of my favorite parts of the whole game so far. Still, is Deli letting Van off the hook, basically.
Mina, つべこべ言う気はねえ。俺たちのお姫さんを取り返しに行くとしよう。
ああ、運命を覆しに行きましょうか。
これで終
And
わ
by
りにしよ
that,
うぜ。
by that, Saint Germain's meaning, go back to that one room and just toss all the fucking books on the floor. No more Unmei for anybody. No more Unmei. No more. We just all on the floor, mess up all the books, close the door, lock it up. Oh, buddy.
本線はもう戻らない。くそ落ちてたまるか。ノーチラス西方位援護頼む。このままじゃ持たない。あんな化け物どうやって落とすんだよ。
Unmei is a really good word.
くそ、聞くに耐えねえな。
弱音を吐く暇があったら操縦に集中しろ。油断で落ちるなど笑えんからな。
ああ、分かってる。
前方左舷来るぞ。
了解。
Woo! We're gonna go get the girl back.
損傷は
エンジンも
ガスの問題なし。外装が剥がれたようですが、大した被害ではないようです。
よし、このままちまちま進んでても的になるだけだ。一気に突き進む。
了解。そんじゃ秘密兵器のご登場。みんな
Oh? Is it time? Is it time to throw in the NOS?
なんだよこの加速。インピてめえ、船に何を。
改造したって言ったろ。決戦しようってやつ
Look at me so happy.
このバカ、もうちょっと手加減して改造しろよ。
We threw the NOS in this.
まずい、ノーチラスに気づかれた。砲撃来るぞ。
それができたら苦労しねえよ。くそ、こうなりゃこのままノーチラスに突っ込む。
本気なの？本気でしょうね。私は付き合います。
Victor's like, what? Saint Germain's like, yes!
俺たちの運にかけるとしようぜ。
Our luck.
マジか。しびれる展開だね。
心配すんな。勝負運なら自信があんだよ。
避けきれないか。
I mean, there was a way to avoid it. It was to not do it, but we're doing it.
ガスのにいいか。
エンジンも限界だ。こりゃ持たねえ。
だがノーチラスは目の前だな。
インピー、さっきの噴射最大出力で。
今 今んなことやったらこの船バラバラになっちまうよ。
Hitting the NOS twice?
壊れていい。ノーチラスにたどり着く
We're hitting the NOS twice? You know what happens when we hit the NOS twice? They tell you never to do that. And they're dead. The end. The game's over. GG's. Party becomes a monster. Yeah, that wouldn't be that wouldn't be a too terrible of a bad ending, right? I appreciate what Cardi is thinking about doing, and I knew this was the whole plot for the poison in the first place, but you don't know if killing yourself is going to stop it. You have no idea what the degree of separation is between you and the Horologium. Hell yeah, we're out. Remember, folks, don't use your shoulder, use your feet. Just like Helsing said. Break a door down, heel to the doorknob, or right next to the doorknob if possible, or right above it. Push through all at the same time. But if your ankles are brittle as hell, then I don't know. There's a fire, so you have to do it. You don't have a choice. You just gotta step into that shit. So you break a door down, or use an object if you can. It's the secondary option. You find a nice weighted object that can stand in your hands and can be swung with enough force. That can also hit right where the door meets the door lock meets the door. Then you can use that too. But that's very specific, right? But yeah, if you want to not break your shoulders on a door, that's how you do it. In case anybody was thinking about breaking a locked door down anytime soon. Even if your ankles are brittle as hell, it'll be far better than you using your shoulders. If you just try to slam your shoulder as best as you can into the middle of the door, you're just more likely to break your shoulder. What is she distracted? The way you break down a locked door is that you put your heel next to or above the door lock and you kick it as hard as you can. While leaning into it. Do not run into it with your shoulder as hard as possible. That's how you dislocate your shoulder. It's also madly inefficient. It's better for you to use pinpoint power at a very specific point rather than try to use all of your weight and distribute it across the entirety of the door. things you learn because you live in California, and they teach you these things because fires are a regular thing. You know, what's it called? California also has a regulation on home door making. Any door that is the entrance to a room has to be a certain thickness and a certain material.
姉さん、見つけた。
They have to have the ability to keep a fire out for a minimum of what was it? 15 minutes? 20 minutes? Without burning down. It has to give the reasoning behind it is that it has to give the person inside the room the ability to close the door, lock it, or not lock it, close the door, make sure it stays closed by moving something in front of it, and then no, there are wooden doors, but they're not all doors burn the same. Oh, did I get stabbed? Ow! Crap. There are wooden doors, but not all wood burns the same way. Some wood burns way slower than others, and some wood doesn't burn at all. But yeah, so the point is that it's supposed to give you enough time to put something in front of the door so it doesn't get blown open. Because heavy doors have the ability to sort of melt the locks, right? Put the door, put something in front of the door, and then find a way to get out of a second story window.
何？痛がるふり？姉さんも強情だね。まだ人間ごっこがしたいの？
That's why. So you have to have enough time to like make a makeshift rope or something like that, and then attach it to something weighty. Even if it's not going to hold your weight, it will most likely slow your fall, and that's important.
だからさ、その通覚も何もかも全部偽物だって言ってるじゃないか。
Okay, so even if it is artificial, it is still felt.
ほら、行くよ。
Even if there's a computer in my brain that is going, you need to feel this amount of pain for getting stabbed in the fucking leg, and then my brain goes, okay, or the computer goes, here you go, here's the pain, and then I go, ow, fuck, I got stabbed in the leg. It's about as real as anything else is gonna be.
Mattaku, 勝手に部屋を出るなんてね。心配したんだよ。もう姉さんの体は姉さん一人のものじゃないんだから。睨んでも怖くないよ。それにこれから姉さんは進んで僕に協力せざるを得ない。
I know, right?
人の話ちゃんと聞いてよ。協力せざるを得ない。
Do you guys not have window ladders? We have a roll-up ladder that would fit into a window just in case in a fire. It's not necessary. Not homes don't have a like by default. But oh, Canada most certainly has Republicans. I mean, yeah, we don't have one. We don't have one in this house because we don't have second story. We don't need one. Yeah, it's the Conservative Party. It's just named a different thing. But trust Helba. Unfortunately, nationalism is pretty in vogue with right-leaning people right now. It doesn't matter what country it is.
やっぱり自覚なかったんだ。本当に鈍いね、姉さんは。何って？言葉通りだよ。
Yeah, it's really only the United States and England that really have really shitty conservatives that don't know what to do very well, but still have enough power to get stuff
だか
done.
らさ、
A lot of the
姉
other
さんの意
countries
思は
have
関係ないんだって。
conservatives that are still dog shit evil, but, you know, have better ways to hide behind the stuff that they're trying to do.
よく考えてみなよ。ホロロギウムなんて奇跡の産物。たかが人形の体が御しきれると思う？弟たる僕との接触をきっかけに、姉さんのホロロギウムは活発化を始めていたんだ。心臓が体を、体が心臓を、互いが互いを求めることは当然だ。僕らはいわば二人で一つの体なん
No,
だ。
I'm like, if that's the case, then I'm like 99% of this body, dude.
得るべき体が近くにあると知れば、ホロロギウムは不要な偽りの器を1秒でも早く捨てようとする。つまり、ホロロギウムは姉さんを殺そうとして暴
No,
走
you
を始め
did
た。
that.
けど、父様によって体勢をつけられた姉さんの体がそう簡単に朽ち
This
る
is a
は
lot
ず
of
なんだ。
hand waving to what's happening. I'm not liking
代わ
it.
りに、その影響で毒素だけが強められていくというわけ。
You are not a science dude. You do not know what's happening.
ここまで聞けば、姉さんが今後どうなるか、さすがにわかるでしょ。枷の外れた奇跡の永久期間が生み出す毒素。きっとあらゆる生命が姉さんの毒で死んでいくんだ。苦しんでもだえて、それでも助からずにね。
He's real good. He's real good.
僕は姉さんがどうなろうと構わないんだ。僕には何の影響もないし、暴走後にホロロギウムを手に入れれば父様は蘇る。姉さんの毒でノーチラスの周りを飛ぶハエどもを落としてもらえば手間が省けるしね。つまりどちらを選んでも姉さんにとっては最悪の結末になるわけだ。
Don't worry, we're gonna play some Verche and
傑作だよね。散々僕に寒気のするような偽善を解いておいて。
don't worry about that.
結局はその手で人間を虐殺することしかできないんだからさ。さあ、選んでよ姉さん。怪物になって仲間を、友人を、愛する人を殺すか、運命を受け入れ父様という完全なる神を生み出すか。姉さんは選ばなくちゃいけないんだよ。
Is that true? Do you know that? Do you know if you die, you'll become a normal stone? Oh, hey. Would you look at that? A decision. I don't trust this game for a freaking second. I don't trust this game for a second. But we'll see. Hi, Anne.
まだそんなこと言ってるの？ 誰かと一緒に生きることなんか姉さんには無理だって何度も言ってるじゃないか。
This face and the previous face behind it. This route gets a lot of mileage out of it.
イライラする。何度言えばわかるんだよ。この不良品が。もういいや。姉さんが選べないなら僕が決めてあげるよ。この薬液はさ、ホロロギウムの変質を劇的に進行させるんだ。つまり、これを
Yeah, they're doing it really well for
怪物へと
Phoenix
早
here.
変わりというわけ。
He's such a big part of it. They're using. I mean, he's still got like what 5 or 6 different facial expressions.
自分のわがままで世界を滅ぼし、絶望しながら朽ちていけばいいよ。それが、
Yes.
僕と同じ怪物のくせに愛を得たお前の代償だ。
I love acid. I think clever acid reuse is really cool. You guys all know the classic Street Fighter 2 one, right? That's one of my favorite ones. It's the old classic one. That's the old classic acid reuse. Ah, interesting. So, in Street Fighter 2, if you've ever noticed, his overhead kick, the one where he flips upside down and looks kind of crazy and impossible, right? That's actually his sweep turned upside down. And they made a new normal out of it. Yeah. It's really cool, right? KOF did this for quite a while, right? And still continuously do quite a bit of it. Where they're what is generically called as Rambu supers, right? Rambu supers are basically just a bunch of the same, like, similar normals or regular normals. And you just do them really fast. It looks like, you know, a character beating a character up really fast, right? They just do all of their normals and then they do a big finishing punch or something like that. Pretty common in fighters as well. Thank you, Sign. Oh, what does the pain make you realize? Does it make you code realize something? Ken and Ryu, obviously, right? There was one about... There's one interesting one about fireballs that I forgot. What else? What are the old classic ones? Goombas are the same as mushrooms. Goombas and mushrooms are the same asset. In the old Super Nintendo, or sorry, Super Mario. Goombas and mushrooms are the same asset, just one of them has legs and the other one doesn't. Yeah, I think that stuff's really cool. I genuinely think that stuff's really, really neat. Like, it's... I think fighting games are starting to flip back towards that again. Fighting games are kind of going back to realizing that we don't really need to make everything you need. Because there's a point where, like, fighting games sort of caught up to the rest of video games. And they're like, oh, we can do 3D stuff and we can, you know, we're gonna do all of this cool shit. And then, like, they realize that it's like 3 times more work to make a character. And then, recently there's been a lot of characters that are just, like, reusing all of the same normals. Hey, Hikaru, thank you for stopping by. I don't know if I said hi to you or not. I did remember seeing your name earlier, but if I didn't, I'm sorry. And if I did, you get 2 hellos. Recently for KOF 15, recently for KOF 15, there's the 3 characters came out. It used to be an old school thing that they did, where it was that the Orochi version of characters were basically pretty much the same design with a couple of different things, right?
見て見てよ姉さん父様が目を覚まそうとしてる
Oh, the change to the little echo on this line is so
不
good.
完全な形じゃない完璧なそう完璧な存
And they're
在
adding more and more
父様
echo
は
to
目を
it.
覚ますんだよ
Oof, that's so
完
good.
璧な神となるために今ここに父様が再び蘇るんだ
Barry, I love the Oracle game. I still believe in my heart of hearts. I still believe that the Oracle games are one of the top 5 best Zelda games. I wholeheartedly believe that. They are so much fun. They are incredible stories, the both of them. They're asset reused front to back, and they are still both so much fun. Yes, the Oracle games were made by Capcom, and they're so good. They're so good. Some of my favorite Zelda games. Yes, Minish Cap, I wouldn't put it in top 5, but I think Minish Cap is still super duper fun. And this was at a point where people were really shitting on the Game Boy versions of of Zelda games, because they were remaking a lot of the games for Game Boy. And I was like, wait, no, they're not all bad. Like, look at a couple of these. They're so good. Explain more. So the really cool thing about Oracle of Time and Oracle of Seasons was that, as the name suggests, the mechanic was that there was one mechanic that would change the season and one mechanic that would change the time, right? So there was a lot of puzzles that would change that based on whether you went forward or back in time, right? So let's say, for example, this is one of the very common ones, right? So let's say you see a little sapling right on the floor, and then you go forward in time. If you go forward in time, the tree's now fully grown, right? This tree might block the way before, but if you go backwards in time, that tree is no longer there because it hasn't been planted yet. So you would walk through the tree, right? Stuff like that. Or let's say for the Oracle of Seasons, right? If you flip through the seasons, and let's say you flip from the snow season back to spring, you would notice that there's a place that's not covered by snow anymore. Now the snow is melted, and now you can go into the dungeon now. There's a lot of stuff like that. The core concept of the story for the Oracle of Time was that the tree, I forgot what the tree, it's a version of the Dooku tree, Dooku tree, right? Is a little smaller version of the Dooku tree. Maku tree. It was a Maku tree. That's right. It was a Maku tree. And the Maku tree is supposed to be, powerful and a bringer of life, right? And somebody goes back in time and axes the tree before it becomes fully adult. And so you watch this happen in real life, as you're seeing it in front of you, and someone kills the tree, and you need to save the tree because it is now irreparably damaged time. Everything about time has changed. So literally, in the time one, the world is collapsing before your very eyes as you're going along because someone destroyed such an integral part of the time. Sorry, I talked through Finnis re-dying. Also, the Oracle of Time and Oracle of Seasons, just all phenomenal. All of the dungeons are phenomenal. All of the dungeons are really, really good. I have no complaints about how the dungeons are. They're all very fun. The games feel very snappy. There's They're not all easy. Some of them are kind of difficult. And it's fun. Game's super duper fun. I cannot say more good things about Oracle of Time, Oracle of Seasons, which are essentially just entirely rehashes. Sorry, ages. I kept saying time and seasons, right? Ages and seasons. I kept saying time. Yes, ages and seasons. But I think you knew what I was talking about. But yeah, they're essentially all like Oracle of Time. What's it called? Or they're essentially all like Arcana of Time rehashing and stuff. So good though. So good.
先の短い目覚めと合わせるならば、二度目の再会となるわけだ。改めて名乗るとしよう。アイザック・ベックフォード。
Oh, the dual eyes. The what's it called? Heterochromia.
長かった。ここに至るまで、どれだけの時間と犠牲を費やしたか。
But yeah, that's one like it's a Game Boy Advance game. No, wait, it's a Game Boy Color game? Game Boy Color. It's a Game Boy Color game. Hold on. It's a Game Boy Color game, right? Color. It's a Game Boy Color game, so it is one of the easiest games to emulate. All of the old Game Boy stuff is like has fantastic emulation because they're small as shit. So I highly suggest it. I used to play the emulations on my phone like 8 years ago when phone emulations were nowhere near as good as they were now, and I still played them fine. Oh, I think I played Oracle of Ages maybe 8 years ago. Still, it held up then, and that was probably like 10 years removed from it. When did it come out? '01. It came out '01, so it is, yeah, 2000, 2001. JP 01, NA May 13th. Yeah, so close enough. Yeah, no worries. I love Zelda games, don't get me wrong. There's only like 4 or 5 I haven't played. One of them being Breath of the Wild, which is really sad. I probably should play it. But good God. Oracle games? Just I have played A Link Between Worlds. And it is fucking great. I loved that game. It was so good. It was exactly what you wanted, right? It was a sequel kind of to Link to the Past, and it still did its own thing. It was yeah, I love A Link Between Worlds. Oh, Game Boy Zeldas were so Game Boy Zeldas were so good. They were so good. We'll probably never get another one again with the advent of what the Switch is. For better or for worse. But good God, they were so good. So many of them were just incredible games. That's right, we have a Link's Awakening remake. That's true. What a hold on, sorry. We're talking about this, but
共にこのくだらぬ世界を壊し、 新たな創生を実現しよう。
Just sorry, I had to go back to really bring highlights to God is going to consume me. Jesus. Okay, I get it. Like, we're making a JRPG. I get it. But can we, you know, like take the JRPG meter, like drop it down like 2 notches. Put the romance one up a little bit. Barry, this game Barry, this game routinely forgets that it's an Otome, because it just goes into doing this. It's like, yeah, wires came out of God's body and lifted me up in the air to kill me. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Zeldas are good games. Zeldas are good games. You guys made me want to, like, I really want to go back and play a Zelda game right now. Or, you know, get Breath of the Wild, right? But I'm never sick of a Zelda game. Even the Wii, even Skyward Sword. I like Skyward Sword. Is it the best one? No. But it's fun. You know what's crazy about you know what I really like about Breath of the Wild, or sorry, about myself, I guess, as a video game player, is I've seen so many Breath of the Wild speedruns because I think they're fucking crazy. And I don't remember a single thing about the story. So if I played it, it'd still be a very new playthrough. Okami is definitely one that Okami is timeless too, so that's definitely one I should go back to. Oh, look at the whole movement. Oh, this is really cute.
何者だ?
泥棒紳士アルセーヌ・ルパン。てめえからこの娘を奪うもの。
I believe this is a new song.
アイザック・ベックフォード。いろいろあってな。遅くなってすまなかった。だが、俺が来たからにはもう安心だ。何せこのアルセーヌ・ルパン。
Vicky's just out here trying to cause problems.
この仕事が失敗する確率は常にゼロだからな。ようやく会えたな、アイザックさんよ。
何かと思えば、歪小な盗っ人か。死にたくなくば、その娘を渡せ。
笑わせるぜ。返せと言われて、はいそうですかって返す泥棒がどこにいんだよ。
You know, all of the sort of the, what's the word for it? All of the writing around like the idea that she got stolen, right? And that he's a thief sort of thing. All of that stuff's really good.
力ずくで奪うまでだ。
Oh boy.
花からそんなつもりはねえよ。こちとら逃げ足が
I ain't gonna fight this JRPG monster. No, thank you. What? Do you see this thing? We're getting the fuck out of here. Bye.
逃げるつもりか。
事でよかった。心配したんだぜ。お前に涙は似合わねえ。礼を言うなら笑っていいな。
That's really cute. It's super cute. Oh, and I think that's as good a place as any to stop since we're at 5:20. It's not gonna get any better than that, is what I'm trying to say. We're also not leaving it on this. We're not leaving it on random walking sounds.